let's get back into this. Like I said, it's like I don't know how much of the game is still left to finish for the demo. It might not be too much, so we might end up hopping off this relatively quickly to go on to another game. But I'm enjoying the demo so far. I'm really happy with how the game is panning out. So I wouldn't mind if there was a lot more left to go. Okay. So at the end of the last session, I did increase the difficulty up to HUD to see whether it will be beneficial to go up there, because I was finding the normal difficulty to be a bit too easy. But to be fair, again, we're early game, and the one thing I'm concerned about is that the Cyber Sleuth games HUD mode essentially just became bullet sponges, where it became really hard to manage your resources, and you had to keep running back to Muriel to heal. To be fair, that's in itself, with how they're handling the recovery aspect in this game, shouldn't be an issue. Just because you can literally just full heal by standing still for a few seconds, rather than having to waste your resources outside of battle, or worry about, it's like, oh, will I level up at the end of this battle? In addition, that when you use items in battle, it doesn't take your turn now, where it did in Cyber Sleuth. So it's possible that those issues will fix the problem with the battles feeling a bit too tedious, where you just end up in a loop of, oh, I need to heal. Okay, well, they now damage me. I need to heal. So that loop won't happen now. But how much did they bring that to account, and how much extra health are they being given on the HUD difficulty? That I don't know. So we'll see how things pan out. Maybe we'll drop it back down. Who can say? But yeah, it's like in the last time, it's like they dropped us right into the middle of the city. And it's like there was an anomaly detected, which we've learned was caused by Digimon. We had to go behind a wall to investigate what was going on there, where we ran into a mysterious girl who seemed to recognize who we are, though we don't know who they are. Apparently there was someone else, though we don't know who that someone else was, because we didn't run into them. Unless it was the Biomon, but I don't think it was the Biomon specifically. From there, we went to the roof of the building, trying to chase after her, where a shadow monster showed up, tried to take her. A giant mech showed up, tried to take her, and then a giant hand came out of the sky and tried to take her. From that, a giant explosion happened, where we then ended up here running into Lunamon, Coronamon, and Minervamon, who they are afraid that we're going to take an egg. After Minervamon was interrogating us to see, it's like, why are you here? How did you get here? The shadow monster from before showed up and ran off, seemingly to get the egg that they were concerned about. So our job now is to try and save this egg. But let's see if they have anything important to say. I guess you're all we have right now. Get after that dark interloper. Hurry. Okay. Minerva, are you okay? If it can take out even Nervy, then what in the world is that thing? We can't let anything happen to that egg down there. Even the human world would be in peril. Look, you just have to trust me. Please, protect the egg. Okay, so looks like we're going with still. And they said down there, which means... Can we go up here? No. Okay. Still in railroad mode. Oh yeah. Also. Oh, I can't go in the menu right now. Okay. I was gonna show a team, but we'll do that later.
No! Stop it! That egg is very important!
An agent always answers a cry for help. Look at this ascot. We can't just ignore anyone in need. Whoops.
The egg!
The precious egg of the Great Guardian.
We're meant to save this world. Egg thief!
Seems we have another mess in our hands. A conflict over the natural laws of this world. I guess we can't stay entirely uninvolved.
Hey, are you even listening? You know this is all happening in your domain. Homeros.
Oh? Okay, so the reason why I was surprised there is Homos is the name of one of the server computers in the digital world. So there's Homos, Yggdrasil, Witchelney, and I think there was a new one that was recently announced. I don't really know much about it. I don't remember the name, but it's supposed to be like more Eastern lore compared to Homeros, which is obviously this one because it has to do with the Olympus 12. So you have like Jupitermon, Junomon, Ceresmon, and then there's Yggdrasil, which is like the one that most people will know about, which has to do with the Royal Knights. So Omnimon, like, well, Imperial Jamon is part of the Royal Knights, but not a Royal Knights because they're a founding member of the Royal Knights or something like that. But it's like there's Crusadermon, Lord Knightmon, and it's like all of those. But yeah, now that I can actually enter the menu, the team that we have. So we started with Patamon, who I'm gonna bring back in. He fainted in the last battle. We have Agumon and Tentomon. And then for now, we have a reserve team of Wanyamon, Sunamon, and Dracomon. Dracomon's been pretty helpful, but the main reason why he's not necessarily prone is I do think I'm going to keep Agumon. And as far as strategy goes, Dracomon and Agumon at this point are about the same, so if something could be changed, it would be that. Sunamon we chose because the thought process is, okay, well, maybe we'll go for Omnimon in this, so Sunamon can become Gabumon, and then go up that line. Wanyamon is probably the first one to be replaced out once I find another member that's like, oh, they look cool. But I haven't found one at this point, and Wanyamon's just been pretty solid. But yeah, that's where he's standing right now. That being said, data, yeah. We kind of need a virus. Because, like, to be fair, I like Tentomon. Tentomon will be part of the team. Having 2 vaccines is kind of problematic unless we know we're against a virus specifically. So, especially now if we go up to hard and it's the difficulty that I'm expecting. So, I'll be looking for a virus member to put on the main, and then Tentomon will head over to the reserve. But it's like, as it is right now, it's like we can't digivolve anything. Rookies, I don't think we'll be able to digivolve at all in the demo, because we have to reach Agent rank 3 or higher in order to go up to the champion level, which I don't know if that'll actually be possible in the demo. So Tentomon's likely the highest we can go there. And it's the same with Agumon and Patamon. Wanyamon, we could evolve, and that's one of the reasons why I'm keeping it here, is because one of these might be a virus, which would make sense to switch into. I don't really recognize any of these silhouettes with how close they are, unfortunately. But it's like, chances are this needs 360 SP. Okay, we could probably do that one. So 210 for both. Attacks, we need 10 more attack. 12 more speed. Okay, chances are if we're going to evolve, it'll be into one of these two. Most likely this one. And we'll see what that is. I have a feeling that'll be another vaccine, though, is the main issue I'm running into right now. Does it load us notice? No, because we haven't seen what it is. Yeah, so I have a feeling that will be a vaccine, because I want to say that's the one that goes into what is it called? Centaur, not Cent. Well, it might be Centauramon in the middle, but it's like the Royal Knight at the end. It's this. I want to say Slepnomon, but I think that's the actual subbed name of it. I don't remember exactly. I've always watched the dub. I usually go by the. It's like the Centaur Archer Royal Knight. I think this is the base form of that Kudamon. Maybe its name, the like snake thing. But yeah, it's like we'll see what that is. Like I said, here we'll probably go into Gabumon eventually, which is this one. But it'll be a while before we could do that. We might... No, that's too much int to go to. That's not going to happen. Those sets are too high from where we are. We might turn to that one. Turn on your defense. Oh yeah, we have plus 50 right now from the equipment, which doesn't count into the requirements. So we need 11 more defense. So that might happen. Is that... That might be Candlemon. Which would be a virus, so... Oh well. We'll see what happens. Can we get any more converts? Okay, so one thing it seemed that happened last time is the like Digimon you have in your bank do seem to get experience. Because I don't think we didn't use Mochimon at all, and it's already level 3. And I think we just got Tsunamon last time, but I don't think we have to put these in battle to get experience. Just obviously they get a lot less because they're in the bank. They're not actually being used. Yeah. So there's a chest nearby.
Wow.
Sorry about that. Oh yeah, and that what we just booked up seemed to be a permanent boost. So I'm not using any of those right now because the only team member that I know for sure will be staying at this point is Patamon. And I don't think we've reached the point where we need to use those. Okay, so that was the only chest.
You've got to be kidding me. My daughter might still be in there. You can't just suddenly declare the area off limits.
What's all the commotion?
Hiroi and Shiroki.
Have you finished sealing off the area? Begin preparations to breach.
Breach?
I see you're a civilian. This area is now under blockade. Please evacuate immediately.
My daughter might still be in there. I can't just leave.
Your daughter's in there? Don't worry. I promise we'll find her and keep her safe.
I can't lose her too. I just can't.
Look, we need to avoid any further incidents, so please just let us see to your daughter, sir.
Damn it, how typical. This organization never changes.
Never changes.
Forget it. Talking to you lot is pointless.
He's going to be a problem going forward, I can
Prepare
already
to
tell.
breach. All units, confirm your positions.
Say, that man just now. Yeah, he said this organization never changes, didn't he? Could he know about the Anomalous Affairs Division? Perhaps we should keep an eye on him. The target's in the underground. Everyone take up position. Sir, yes, sir. Okay. You're gonna do something dumb, aren't you?
I've got a bad feeling about this. It's like that day all over again. I can't get through. What the hell is happening? What's with the weird outfit? I don't have time for this.
But this is my uniform! No, is something the matter?
Huh? Well, yes, something is the matter, actually. You see, my daughter is... Inori? Where are you? Hey, Inori! Damn it! What the hell is happening? She's down in the underground. That must be why the reception's so bad. I need to find a way down there. Damn it, it's locked. What can I even do? Do it! Whoa! What the heck? Are you the one who did that? That's amazing. The truth is, my daughter is stuck inside. I think she's gotten mixed up with the rumored anomalous phenomenon. Would you be willing to come with me to help? I don't know what I'd do if anything happened to my sweet girl. Please, I'm begging you.
Protecting civilian from anomalies is my job, though I don't think he should join us.
Thank you so much. I owe you. All right. Let's go find that rebellious child of mine.
So I think his child is the mysterious girl we ran into last time. Because the voice sounded the same.
My daughter has to be down here somewhere. I haven't got the faintest idea of what's happening. We need to be careful moving forward. Hiroka, what are you doing down here?
Oh.
Nice to see you too.
Calm down. Take a deep breath and tell me what happened.
I'm sorry. Well, they say weird things show up down here, so I thought if I caught them on video, it might go viral. Hey, is that some kind of cosplay? Oh, actually, I feel like I've seen that outfit somewhere before. Hold on, don't move. So, that's your name, huh? Pleased to make your acquaintance. Hey, you want to be a guest on my channel? That weird, I mean, cool outfit of yours would get a ton of views. Let's investigate these phenomena together. Help me get some engagement for Occult Tokyo TV. I'm Hiroko Sakisaka, by the by. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. She must have gotten roped into one of Hiroko's video shoots again. But what was that creature just now? Wait. Do you mean to tell me you know what that thing was?
Maybe. I totally don't have one with me.
I see. A phase electron life form, huh? A Digimon.
I don't think we should be giving this information out to the random
Just
public.
like at the time of the accident. Was it a Digimon's power that broke the lock and got us in here, too? I have a lot more questions, but let's hurry onward for now.
Oh. Okay. So, we were basically done the demo. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess we'll be playing something else then. saying now, in the full game, I will be using Medieval Gallantmon because I love that design. Should pick up the retail version in order to experience. Okay, I will, but I will be doing that later. I'm not going to buy that on stream. But I will definitely be looking forward to this game. Oh. Okay, so we can at least... Okay, so we'll do that for now. We'll explore Central Town. Just... No, lets you experience an adventure in Central Town, located in the middle of the digital world of Iliad, as well as collect, raise, and battle Digimon and explore the digital world. This mode has no save function, data cannot be... Okay, so anything we do here won't be transported to the main game, which makes sense, because I'm guessing it's jumping forward in the story a bit. Let's save that. Again, it's like, I was, I didn't think that there would be much left to the demo. I didn't realize we were that close to the end. So, I at least expected to have a battle to go into today. We'll switch to HUD, see if we can, how that feels, and whether, just because I want to know whether to keep it at HUD for the actual game, or to go back down to balanced. Because like I said, balance so far has been feeling a bit too easy.
Amazing! All of these? Digimon? Wait, is this... the place Minervamon mentioned? The world where Digimon live? We made it! We're actually in the digital world!
Okay. This is completely new. Greatly boosts all allies. Okay. Oh. Okay. So, it looks like points are shared between all of them. So, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, it looks like we can hold a total of 9 Digimon at a point. Let's go down to Wisdom. So... Okay, so... this will boost the amount of SP, which is like a mana for anyone Digimon in the mana... sorry, in the Wisdom slot of the personalities. Boost it even more. Boost the damage that they do. Okay, and it's always boost it more. Okay. So if we wanted to go a full Wisdom team, we could do that. I don't know how we'd want to, whether we'd actually want to do that though, because a lot of the times, like, from what I've been seeing, Wisdom basically means special attackers. So you would probably want a mix between, like, special and physical. It's like the defenses we could have all of them at that point, but it's like we do want a physical at that point. So I don't think boosting this for wisdom would make sense. Depending on our team composition, it's like friendship seems to have been the one. Yeah, it's like boost HP. So this is one we might want to actually, I could see actually wanting to use this on. Because by doing this here, yes, we're less likely to have the strongest of attackers, but we would be more survivable at that point. We would be able to double up the attack and special attacks, so we're more diverse, and we're just more likely to survive. So I can see that being used for friendship, and then same with love. But courage is the physical attacker, so I think that would be the exact same thing as the wisdom. But depending on... Okay, so yeah, it's like here it's like boost defense. And it's like we can get intelligence from here. And then, okay. Boosting speed is nice. Okay. But what does the base do? Yeah, it's okay, I think at the beginning we'd probably want these. Because this just makes it so that it's like in trainings, rookies, and champions, and ultimates will all level up faster. And then these will, no matter what, be for all Digimon, so just one. But what do these... Okay. Plus, deal major damage to all enemies. Cover HP. That's nice. I have a feeling that'll be useful late game. Major damage to all will lower the stats. I can see that being useful. Okay, late game that would be useful. Early game not so much. One ally. That kind of seems... Okay, it does restore SP though, whereas this is only HP. Okay, so no, I can't see a reason for that. Extreme damage to one enemy. That would be good in boss battles. Compared to this for other battles. That seems to just be an upgraded. Well, okay, I'm assuming moderate would be less than major, but even if it wasn't, applying reverse isn't necessarily the best. But let's say we had this situation where it's like in the last, like I said, like Tentamon and Agumon, we might not want both because they're both vaccines. So if we were against Data type, we'd have a weakness. Using this cross art would now give us the advantage on them. Depending on how many turns reverse lasts, or if there's a time limit on it. That being said, I do think going this side would make more sense early on, just to get ahead of the game at that point. Okay. In talents, please. Okay. So not all of the ones with this will be that. Each generation. Okay, I don't know much about that yet. Okay, so I'm telling you now, for wisdom-based mons that do intelligence, we're going to want this. Reducing the SP. It's like, to be fair, it's like, at this point in the game, I think we were at agent level 3, I'm assuming. Yeah, so agent rank 3, so we get 3 to 10. So, most we would get would be 10% off, but that in long battles, that would definitely be come in handy. But it's like, to do that, we'd have to go here, here, and then here. This makes it easier for Wisdom Mon to evolve as well. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to touch that just yet. Costumes. Okay. Okay, yeah. Annoy. I was right. So, it's like obviously the demo ended. This was the girl we ran in the sewers. The man said that his daughter's name was Annoy. Sound the same, so yeah. This is Annoy who we ran into. And then Aegeomon. So, what team did they give us? So they gave us Gomamon, Patamon, and Devimon. So they gave us all 3 sodas. And then we have Garurumon, Agumon, Wormmon. And then Aegeomon is on the guest side. Data vaccine. Okay, Vmon is... Okay, you're also free. Okay. So you're a physical attacker. Physical. No point in giving another water. Okay, well, we do have 3. We'll give you ore. And then... no equipment to start with. give you plain heal in case I need to do that. Keeping that is fine. Ice physical is fine. Are you physical? Okay, you're mixed. I do like the speed boost on you, so I'll keep that. But if you're mixed, you have one. Is this, okay, physical, physical. We'll do another magical. Fine. Physical. You're also mixed. That attacks all enemies. Power 25 versus power 40 on one. For now, I'll keep that there. Try Cattle Stream. Agumon's physical. Shadow Fang. And let's give you Wind Claw, I guess. He's more of a tank, but he could use either, just not very well. You don't need 3 grass. A 100% chance of 50% reduction to speed for 3 turns. That makes sense. It sounds weird. I'll keep Rune Forest for now. Because I think if I'm going to use physical, I'll be doing that one over... Oh wait, no, these are both magic. But yeah, I'll keep Rune Forest. Give you an aura. Because you're more of a tank anyways. Boost defense. And just that, I guess. Okay, so even the guest ones we can't apply stuff to. I don't know if we would control them in battle yet. We haven't had any guests to actually use at this point. Got a pretty even spread. Increases damage to targets with Titan trait. Okay. Let's try Magma and go Frozen Bullet. Okay. So I think we'll want Garurumon in the front, which means I think we can get rid of Gomamon and put him into the reserves. As much as I love Gomamon. Let's bring Wormmon up. I like Wormmon. We could get a Terriermon, but the scan rate's only at 100%. So I'd like to avoid doing that if I can. Hackbon. Okay, and these... We do have Digivolutions available for... Okay, so we need to reach Agent Rank 5 to get to the ultimate level. So, we haven't seen any of the Digivolution options, which means that if we want to Digivolve, we need to make Garurumon, who's currently friendly, become either Enlightened by getting over to Wisdom, to get Lunamon? Question mark? Bring him over to Sociable, to make him into a Gabumon, or bring it over into the Love spread for Tolerant into whatever this one is. But the main thing I wanted to check was like we need to be Age Rank 5 to go there. Okay. Oh, I just actually. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say it's like, oh, I can see Patamon, sorry, Tokamon down there. It didn't jump the other one. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's Angemon. That's Pegasusmon. We need the Jag of Hope. And it's Unimon. And Clockmon? Question mark? I'm gonna hold on a second before I choose to Digivolve. Just in case we get the Egg of Hope. Because if we do, I'll be making Patamon into Pegasusmon. I don't know when, like obviously it's in the game, it says it right there. I don't know when it shows up. Okay. Is that Aeosmon? I don't know who that is. Or is that just Stingmon? It's the same. Okay, that might just be Stingmon. The wings on the back is kind of throwing me off. Is all that is. But it's like these two don't really look like Stingmons from the silhouettes. So I'm guessing this is Stingmon. In which case, let's just go with that, I guess. It was Stingmon. Okay. The wings threw me off. I always forget the Stingmon has wings. Okay. Okay. Now that he's evolved, his intelligence goes a lot lower than physical attacks. So I'm gonna want to switch this out. Which to be fair, yeah. Let's. There you go. Okay, yeah, Patamon I'm gonna hold off for now. Okay, so we have Bakamon. One of these is Devimon. I think this is Devimon. I'm guessing this is like the Neo Devimon. And I can't tell what that one is. So strategic. I want to see what this is. Okay, it was Ogremon. Okay. Okay, now you just become pure physical. So Holy Light wouldn't make sense. Got physical attacks. Okay, so we don't need Shadow Fang anymore. Let's give him fire. And then let's keep that. Okay. So here Bonds of Valor. Oh, okay. So now I know what that is. So in order to get that, there's 46 total Bonds of Valor. I need to basically max out this chart. So if we wanted to go into this, we need to fully... Okay. So that would be a reason to max out the Valor or Intelligence or Wisdom ones. Because I'm assuming if they have one of these for Valor, they likely have one for the other ones as well. But that would be a reason to max it out, even though it's only helping part of your team, because you wouldn't be buffing the... Like, if we got this one, it would be buffing the physical attackers, but not so much the special attackers. But if we wanted to evolve into whoever this is, that's what we would have to do. So I believe these are the two Corjamons. One's green, one's blue. I think this one's... Oh, sorry, Corjamon and Groundjamon. I think. No. They're both Corjamons now. One, the green evolves into Groundjamon for ultimate. The blue evolves into Wingdramon. I have a feeling this one's the green one. Numamon, who is very helpful in Cyber Sleuth. Not so much Numamon specifically, but Platinum Numamon, because it allowed you to level up a lot faster. I think that one's Geogreymon. Oh, actually, no. Okay, that makes sense. This is Corjamon, Greymon, Numamon, Geogreymon, and I can't tell who that is by the silhouette. So let's go for this one. Raptor-Dramon. Okay. Still a physical attacker. Which is expected if it's on the Courage path. So all of these can stay the same. Okay, actually, while I'm here. Okay, I know that's Tank Dramon. I can't. Okay, this one. Okay, this is Pyel Dramon. This is Dino Beamon. And I can tell that just because they need like X Beamon at Zealous for both of them. So that's the DNA Digivolutions would be these two. I can't tell who that is. Interesting. Oh, that'll probably be Fan Beamon. Okay. That's good information to know. What can you evolve into? Okay, I can bring you back down to this. Who looks? I have a feeling this is Candlemon, but it looks odd. But you evolve into Skull Satamon, I believe. Andromon. And Digitamamon. That one I know. Digitamon's always easy to tell by the silhouette. Because it's an egg. Oh, okay, no, that's Mummymon. I see the hook on his back. So Ogremon can evolve into Skull Satamon, Mummymon, and Digitamamon. Raptor-Dramon can evolve from Monodramon. And I don't know who that is. It's going to be that might be Dracomon actually, which would make sense because evolving into a Dramon. But evolving further, I think that's I can't tell any of these evolutions. And I don't know enough about Raptor-Dramon to know which one it would be. Okay. Okay. So yeah, you can evolve. That's Frigimon. Okay, you can evolve into one of the Debimons that we saw in the other one. I believe that's Woodmon. That, I'm guessing, is the Kakumon. And Mojimon? Okay, I'm gonna do this one to see whether it's a Devimon or the other Devimon lookalike for Demi-Devimon's evolution tree. Because I want to know which one is which. Ice Devimon. Okay, that makes sense. Which likely means that this isn't even though the silhouette looks the same, it's likely regular Devimon on Demi-Devimon's path, and then the other one was something else. It's also possible that Demi-Devimon and Gomamon can both evolve into Ice Devimon. You're more physically attacker now, but you can still do int pretty well. But at this point, there would be no reason to do Ice Field. So let's put that on instead. Okay. So like I said, I'm holding off on Patamon just for now to see if we can get the Digi-Egg of Hope. Because these ones, I know it's like Angemon, Pegasusmon, Unimon, Clockmon. I know what Patamon can evolve into, so it's not just like, oh, what is this evolution at this point. Renamon. only one available is here, which I'm guessing is Cubimon. Looks like this. I don't remember the name because it's been a very long time since I played these Sun and Moon Digimon games. Dawn and Dusk, not it's not the exact same name as this Pokemon. But this is the evolved form of Lunamon. That seems like a Garurumon type thing. And I don't know what that one is. So I'm pretty sure that one's Cubimon. 480 SPI. We likely aren't going to get there. But I'm not planning on using her at this point anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, base form. Okay, so that's a Korjamon. Hookmon? Don't know who that is. And I don't know who that is. This one would be harder to meet the skills for. So let's see who this is. Okay, Teruimon. That makes sense. Okay. And yeah, Digivolving brings him back down to level 1. That's expected. That's pretty... Okay. Material. Oh. What a strange creature. Yeah, aren't a Digimon, are ya? But if you aren't a Digimon, then what are ya? I don't know. But I guess it doesn't really matter. Very progressive of you. Still materials nearby. This here's the accessory shop. Well, what do you want? So we only have 100,000 yen. Don't think... Okay, so that's not necessarily... I have a feeling I won't use any of these. I can understand the usefulness. It's like, oh, you have a chance to poison, so you do bonus it. It's the fact that it's 10%. That's never gonna proc for me. But maybe there'll be accessories going forward that we can get. Guapamon. Different attacks. Okay. Actually, sell them. Are we able to sell attacks that we have? We can. Okay. So, I'm not gonna do it yet, obviously, but it's like, you don't necessarily need 5 of everything, and clearly you can hold up to 999. But it's like, sell for 200, buy for 1,000. So at least you can get some of your money back. Not a lot. That was right. What's he making? Let's compute distance if we're going to have a look. Okay. That is way too bright. Well, an unfamiliar face. You have quite a unique appearance. Are you a new arrival, perhaps? If so, you ought to pay a visit to the station square. The view of Central Tower from there is spectacular. Simply go straight to reach the station square. All visitors to Central Town owe it to themselves to see the tower. Kiwi. So I haven't figured out what those textures are for. Oh, that is Batamon. Okay, so this is where we get the healing and items and stuff like that. Meat, meat, and more meat. Sometimes veggies too. My spot's got all the food you will ever need. Okay. Digimon repeats the bond bit by bit. Okay. I'm assuming, depending on the Digimon, they'll get different boosts depending on the different kinds. Cyber Sleuth, I didn't really focus too much on the farm, so most of this, we would just have the Digimeat is all we would give at that point. I don't know if any of these others were even available in the game. They might have been. I didn't really focus on it too much. Maybe it'll be more relevant in this game. Sleepy. And go further. All the 0-1
Wow.
rookies up here, except for Patamon. Well, all Patamon's here. And Gabumon was further down below. Toyagumon. I don't want to leave just yet. No one is ever here when we sneak into this place, so we've been making it our new haunt. I'll be going now. So, this plushie here, this is X-Tyrannomon. X-Tyrannomon is a ultimate level Digimon, for those who don't know. And I think the idea is similar to that of Marzemon, that technically what it is... Okay, after, like, I'm not going to do it right now, but after I finish everything in the demo if we still have time. I'm going to try and come back here with a Numemon. Because I'm wondering if you have a Numemon in your party, if you interact with this, if that's how you evolve Numemon into X-Tyrannomon. I don't know if this game has that sort of feature, but if that's how they have for certain evolutions, that's amazing. But I don't know if the game's actually going to be doing that. If not, this might just be story important later on. But that's the way to go. Locomon is undergoing maintenance. Okay. I think it's everything in this area. Oh. Okay, no, that was... So I've got to go, because it's showing the actual path being down below. It might, both paths might lead to the same location, but I'm going to check going through the path up here to see if it's a separate location from where the marker's telling us to go. It might be the exact same thing, it's just here we enter from the top, down there we enter from below. It looks like it's the exact same. King Mamemon, Geckomon, Floramon, a whole bunch of Numemons. Okay, it's Burgemon flying now. Let's go down here first, I guess. Prince Mamemon. Okay, sorry, yeah. It's King Edamon, Prince Mamemon. Whatever here, another one of my Mamemon friends. Whoops. So I have not done much late. I appreciate your support all the same, my dear. Wait, you don't know who I am? I'm using jest, as if there is a soul who does not know me. The most popular Digimon in town. You are joking, yes? No? Perhaps I've been too much of a recluse. Okay. Nice talking to you. Okay. I was not expecting a transition there. Isn't this Tankmon and Tankjomon? Well, they both just called Tankmons. Ojamon. Please see this way if you need to see Lord Marukimon. That's one of the Olympus 12. I think. No, it's not. Bottle of liquor with the words "not for kids" scrawled on it. Decorative plants. Maybe someone took good care of them. There's a journal here with "my journal" scrawled across the cover. Sure. Minerva bought a journal for me. I'll be sure to write in it every day. I ate some Digimeat with Lunamon today. It was real yummy. Okay, so this is Kurodamon's journal. I took a nap. Minerva was nice enough to buy a journal for Kuronomon, and Kuronomon just up and lost interest right away. can't let it go to waste, so I'll use it for taking notes. From this point on, there are detailed notes on how to grow plants. Empty. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is back to the main area. So we could have gone either path. They both led to the same location. Let's assume that was the case, but now we know where we would have dropped in. So it wants us to go that way. Let's go see Mookimon. Sylphimon. You're saying peace will be... You just signed everyone's death warrant. Okay, so we have... Cannot believe how many warriors have assembled. This certainly sets my blood ablaze. You may wish to calm yourself. We are not here for amusement after all. I'm well aware of that. We are here to slay titans, yes? And I am looking forward to seeing just how strong they are. You see? You prove my point. You are overly zealous, I say. I understand you're a cat, but sleeping in the middle of the hall of a tavern is probably not the best place to sleep. Okay. You shall not pause. Be gone at once. Okay. I guess we'll be seeing Marukimon later, potentially. Possibly not in the demo, though. Okay, so that's where we came down. Okay, then.
Wow.
Take your trash. Oh, that's literally just money. You won't let me pass, will you? Yeah. Okay. Dungeons got no chill, feeling a lack of skill. Get these goods and feel the thrill. You got victory at your will. Skill discs available at Gawapamon's store, yo. Definitely. Ooh, that's an Otamamon. Good model.
Well done.
Okay, yeah, they're just talking about Padmon. Okay, let's see the experience. So, we know it's level 1. All of these... So whether they're your battle members or reserve, they seem to get the same amount of XP, 53. It might be different depending on level. But you do get less XP for being in the reserve because it's got 40. But next battle, I'm trying to keep on, it's like 53 versus 61. 53, 61. I just want to see whether the actual level of the stage of the Digimon is a factor as well.
Foxfire!
53, 61. Stingmon didn't get XP for that battle? Interesting. Neither did you guys. I mean, to be fair, the only one that really did anything... Okay. So... What shows that? Yeah, because, like, Venomon got XP there. Same with Tsuruimon. Okay, no, Stingmon... They did get XP, it's just... It basically was one full level for the other ones. Okay. Now, I see what happened here. Garurumon was already a higher level, so Garurumon didn't level up and then go back down, whereas these guys did. Okay, well in this case, I'll check that going forward. So 184 for both Patamon and Garurumon. Becomes...
Well done.
Okay, so Digimon level doesn't matter. Sorry, Digimon stage doesn't matter on how much experience you get. It's always the same. You get a little bit less if they're in the box, because they're not taking part in the actual combat at all. Reserve or battle, you get the same amount. Irrelevant to anything else. Guest members get the same, but I don't... While it looks like we can attach skills to them, I don't think we can really control who's the guest and stuff like that. And it's like they could leave it at any point. What does that mean? Okay, I'm not gonna do that though. Convert, nothing. Okay. It looks like it wants us to go in there, so let's ignore that for now.
You got it.
How many of those items do we have? Because obviously we don't have all the ones from the actual... Okay, we just have the one. Is this lost... Like, it seems like it's a permanent attack boost, but I'm wondering if it's lost on... No, it's definitely not lost on evolution. And de-digivolution. It's just like, if you would apply this to a Digimon, you can de-digivolve, and then his attack would... Their attack would be 30 points higher than the base would have been before. I'm assuming that's what it is. That's what makes the most sense.
That one.
You're going down. Foxfire!
Okay, so even if they're a guest, we do actually control them. That's good to know. So they are weak to fire. Let's see if they're weak to ice. In fact, doesn't seem like it. I'm assuming this will be resistant. Yeah. Okay, yes. Fire does more. Ice is neutral. Electric. Neutral. Wind? I think he was weak to wind.
Do it.
You're definitely gonna be weak to it. Yeah. Water is weak to electricity. Because everyone knows that water,
You got it.
water conducts electricity, even if it's pure. That's not true, by the way.
Great. There. That one. Ready to launch.
That's a Karamon getting ready to attack us.
You're going down. Foxfire! Oh yeah.
You got it. Ready to go.
Heck yeah!
Great.
Magma Fall. Is that new or is that? Okay, yeah, that's one we have before.
Wow. There. That one. Ready to launch.
What's that? Oh, alright. I think that's saying maybe? I don't know. I was wondering what the time glass is for. Cool.
Yeah. everyone.
The reliable kind of cool.
Do it. Ready to go.
Okay. Check out. There. Do we get to choose? 'Cause choosing cross. I know we have multiple cross arts, so I'm gonna. Right now we can only really seem to use burst. Can we only like preload one? And we don't select in combat, or is it just randomly choosing between them? Okay, yeah. So that's what we have connected right now. We could switch so that we use it for heals. Or we could do it so that we boost our allies' attack and all that. Let's keep it as the damage. Okay. So, at least for now, you can only have one cross art at a time. I think that would likely be the case. Did you do something wrong? You, my dear partner. Philanthropy. I think that took him off of... Okay, it's still tolerant, it's saying. I don't know. That's something we're probably gonna have to figure out in the main game. I don't expect us to get far enough for that in this demo.
You got it.
You're going down. Foxfire!
Oh. There we go. Salt of the earth, Fatamon.
Foxfire! Oh yeah.
Wow.
Okay, that's where it wants us to go. Which means that's where we avoid. Okay. We are... eight? No. Okay, options. I'm not sure if we... I thought we chose HUD. It might not actually be set up for HUD for this because it's demo purpose, so it might still be
You got it.
normal. I should have attacked the other one. Okay, they were both weakened. Didn't matter.
Heck yeah!
Do we have any more scans? Digimon convert. Nothing at 200%. Okay.
There. You got it.
Heck yeah!
That one. Preparations complete.
Foxfire!
Good. I was having fucking Patamon to miss again.
Well done. You got it. Preparations
Oh.
complete.
Foxfire!
You're a dragon. I don't care. Okay. Nope.
Oh yeah!
There. Do it. Ready to launch.
You know what?
Oh!
Oh yeah!
Great. You got it.
Foxfire! Oh yeah!
What is that death wall? There it is. Okay. Probably not gonna be useful too often, but grateful to have it for if that does come up. Hopefully not in the demo. I don't want instant death this early in the game. Is there somebody to check the map? No. Oh.
Much appreciated.
I forgot that was a thing. So, I'm guessing, based off of that, I'm guessing if I go like this. Yeah. Okay, so
Much appreciated.
whoever you want to
Everyone.
ride seems to have to be the first one that's allowed to be, that is what rideable in the first position of the party. Maybe there's a way to change that. But by base, that's what it is.
You got it.
Foxfire!
wondering if you're riding like this or if it prevents said Digimon from being used for the attack. Because I think it does. But to be fair, I think you could, if you wanted to use them for an attack, you can just do that. Cool. 95% accurate, by the way.
There! Ready to launch. Ready to launch. Launching cross arc.
Okay, and using the cross art doesn't use up your turn. I didn't think it did, but... Get rid of that. Oh, that wasn't AoE. That was dumb. Okay, so that's all you can do from this section too. So thoughts so far? I'm still really liking the game. I'm unsure about the difficulty though. Assuming that difficulty was the hard version. Even the boss battle at the end there didn't have any problems at all. I do know that there is a additional difficulty above hard that you can do, but it was locked in the demo, and I have a feeling it's a like new game plus type thing for that. But again, this is also still relatively early in the game, so it's kind of hard to tell. But on the plus side, it's like comparing the hard mode in this to the herd mode in Cyber Sleuth, this seems manageable at least. But it still felt like it might have been too easy for herd. And I'm not like I'm the kind of person that's like if the difficulty is like, oh yeah, like if they just become a bullet sponge, I'll just stick on normal. That's fine. Because like I don't like it's like, oh, the battle's now gonna take a half hour instead of 5 minutes. That's not for me. But that doesn't seem to be what they did in this case. Because like to be fair, they did basically one-shot the Patamon. It's like it looked like the only reason they survived was the like friendship mechanic. That's like, oh, it's like Patamon toughed it up because it didn't want to see you be sad, so they grabbed that from Pokemon. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But it's like that means so going forward, the current plan when we do get this game in about a month, I will be playing on the hard difficulty. I'm not I'll check the achievements. It's like once the game is out. Because I started the demo on normal. If there's an achievement for like playing the entire game on hard difficulty, we obviously wouldn't qualify for that for transferring over the demo stuff. Honestly, there's not that much between like for the actual demo that's like we'd have to do over. We can like rush through now that we know what everything is. So it'd probably only take like an hour to like catch up to where we were before, if that. I can even do that prior to the stream, so that like I'll catch up to where we were. Yeah, it's like that's what I'll do. When the game is out, I'll play this on my free time to catch up to the point where we were in the story for the actual game, playing that on hard difficulty, and then I'll stream from that point going forward. Any changes that we might have to the team between those points, I don't expect anything because we saw all the Digimon that were available. But any changes that happen to the team, I'll mention. I'm assuming the levels might not be the exact same between the two, but it's the actual like random battles isn't that different. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy about the game. I'm going to take a quick break in order to like get some water, as well as decide what game to play next for the remainder of the stream. So it's like maybe in like 10-15 minutes I'll be back on once I've looked through my backlog, see what game we want to play for the remainder of the stream. I don't think it's because like I don't want to continue the KOTOR Dicemancer right now, because I'd prefer to do that as its own independent stream, since that's the main streams that I'll be using until this game comes out. So the next time I will be playing that will be Sunday, so not right now. But yeah, so it's like I'll be taking a quick break. I'll switch for in the meantime while we're doing that. Switch to just here and switch this to just chatting for now. But yeah, so I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna get a new tea. And then we'll decide what game I'll be playing for the remainder of the stuff. But I'll do that before I come back. Okay, be back in a little bit.